Michael Solanowski directs the newest horror movie out in movie theaters right now called A Quiet Place Day 1. This movie is basically, it's a prequel of the original two Quiet Place movies. The original two Quiet Place movies were directed by John Krasinski, and this time we got Michael Solanowski taking over the director's chair. He previously only directed one movie, and that movie was called Pig. Me personally, I haven't seen Pig yet. I've heard it's really good, especially if you guys want me to review it. I definitely will, because it looks pretty interesting. But A Quiet Place Day 1 is my first venture into his filmmaking. And after hearing the reception that Pig got, I was excited to kind of see what he can bring to the table with this film. Also, with this film, I was kind of going a little bit more out of my comfort zone. Usually, horror is not my thing. You would know that if you were here on the channel long enough. But the concept of A Quiet Place is also been one I've also been very interested in. The fact that you got these monsters that only get attracted if you make noise. So you have to be really quiet. And with all that comes, you need actors who can act and emote with no speaking, and also a director who's really good at visual storytelling. So yeah, that's kind of the main thing I was hoping with this movie. And also, this was supposed to be a prequel of the original movies that is supposed to tell kind of like how this all happened, how it all came about. So I was just kind of wanting some insight on kind of how it all happened, some interesting lore within it to get me excited to watch the other ones, because this was my first venture into A Quiet Place as well. But did this movie live up to all my expectations? Well, stay quiet, sit back, relax, because, let's see. Alright, A Quiet Place Day 1 is a movie that stars Lupita Nyong'o and Joseph Quinn. And basically is about this girl named Samira. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correct, but I think it's Samira. And she basically has cancer. She's in this hospice kind of home, and she only has who knows how long to live, and that is all happening when this apocalypse happens. And then when the apocalypse happens, she meets this guy, kind of forgot his name, I'll put it up here, but this other human that she meets along the way is played by Joseph Quinn. And together they kind of create a bond and kind of try to calm each other down and try to get through this apocalypse together. Now, to get my overall thoughts on this movie out, I just think that this movie is a good movie. I think there is some more lore that I would have wanted in this movie to make it just a little bit more interesting and play more into the fact that it's a prequel and kind of live up to what you want from a prequel. But I'll get more into that in a few minutes. First, I'm going to be talking about the lead performance, and it's our main character, Samara, who is played by Lupita Nyong'o. Nyong'o does a really good job in this movie. Just being able to emote all your thoughts and emotions with barely any words. She only talks I would say, in the beginning 10-15 minutes of the movie, and the rest, maybe except for the very end, and a little here and there throughout the film, is through sign language and through just her eyes. And for an actor to be able to do that and still get as much emotion out of you as they would if they were speaking is very impressive, and that's what Lupita Nyong'o does in here. Going into it, I was kind of more expecting a movie to just kind of be dumb fun. I mean, have some themes here and there, but also mostly be about the apocalypse and kind of how it happened, and not be such of a character study. Well. I was very surprised because this movie does a really good job of just not only making the focus on the monsters, but also the humans. You really care for these people that you're following in the movie, especially our main character. The main kind of message of the movie is taking every moment to the fullest, living every moment to the fullest, so they say. And you really get that because you really get that idea of the message because in the beginning of the movie, she really she's living life. She's going to plays. She's doing all this stuff, and one thing that she really wants, right before the apocalypse happens, is a piece of pizza. And right when she goes to on the bus to kind of for the bus to drive her to this pizza place, the apocalypse happens. But with her circumstances and with her dying because of her cancer, she really just wants this one thing, this one last happy moment that she would have in her life, which is to get this piece of pizza. So just that very simple idea can turn into a big ordeal, and it just really shows that, especially when Joseph Quinn's character comes in, he helps her realize that you just need to kind of accept everything and kind of take in every good moment that you can, even if it's little. The little things matter, and I really like that aspect of the film. And not to also say before I get into my negatives that the cinematography is not good. It is really good. I think that our director here, Michael, does a really good job at just bringing all of this to life. Making showing all the horrific things, but also showing the very beautiful, intimate things as well. But anyways, guys, that is my overall thoughts on it. I thought it was a good movie. I do, like I said in near the beginning of this review, I think that this movie should have done a really better job at being a prequel, though. And what I mean by that is, at least to me, I didn't really understand how this was supposed to explain the upbringing of everything. It kind of just started the apocalypse in the movie, and it didn't really give me insight of why it was happening or who started it. I would have loved to maybe see a little bit of the more of the monsters and kind of what they're up to, where they came from. And I've never seen the other ones, so I don't know how much they explain in the movie, but that doesn't matter because A Quiet Place Day 1 was kind of supposed to show day 1 of the apocalypse, and it does. But I can only imagine that this only feels kind of like the other movies, because there's no more interesting lore in here that I feel makes it unique to the kind of movie that you would expect that you're getting with this movie. But like I said, the character moments and the messages of the movie make up for that, I think. Also, Joseph Quinn's character in here doesn't really get a lot of character development. I feel like a lot of his usage of his character is when he is there to kind of show our main character living life to the fullest and having fun, doing those little small intimate fun moments in here. There's a magic show that they do in here that they find like a stage and they do like a magic show just by themselves, and those little moments like that when they're able to play off each other, that I think they do a really good job. His character is really good, but I don't think that his character has enough character development to make me want to care for him as well, other than him kind of being a good friend to the main character. And yeah, I just wish there was just his character was introduced a little earlier in the film. But yes, that is overall my thoughts on A Quiet Place Day 1. Let me know all your thoughts in the comment section down below. Did you like it? Did you not like it? If you didn't like it, let me know why in the comment section down below. I would love to hear all your thoughts if you did as well. Also, in the comment section down below, if you have any movie suggestions or TV show suggestions for me to watch, let me know those in the comment section down below. I love to check out movies that you guys recommend, so then I can come on here and tell you my opinion if a movie is worth watching or not. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.